And Caveman, I know I speak for everybody else when I say we appreciate what you do. Thank you.
Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, this is it's surprisingly a lot of work at the start of the season and then updating the scores, but it's a lot of fun. You guys like it a lot, so hey, thank you everyone. But the season is not over yet. It's time for playoffs. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get exciting. Italian Ice is demanding a trade for her cold weather city. Well, yes, we are gonna talk about playoffs.
Playoffs.
If the projections are true, and I hope to God they are, because I don't want to look like a big total ass, because everyone thanked me for everything.
It's just you and Lidl's will look like such. After spending 40 minutes on math a couple of weeks ago,
Salakadu Labibity wins the rushing title for 524 yards on the season. Hugh Jazz gets the sack title for 15 on the season.
That's a big boy.
And yes, the projections are in fact true. Here is how we have the divisional round setting up for you. The Quebec Quipplers at 11-5 are facing the Hartford Hangover. And the New England Squatters, who beat Pittsburgh, are at 11-5. They are facing the Pittsburgh Salad Fries in the opening round. And the Florida City Men facing the Victoria's Secrets, at both teams at 10-6. And the Burbank Buzzchins at 10-6 are taking on the Disappointment Island Surprises at 8-8.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Got ourselves interesting games.
We have ourselves some interesting games, so we're gonna go right down. We're gonna go right down the list. On our first, we're going to go right down the list. Quebec and Hartford will start it off on either Tuesday or Wednesday. And then followed by Florida City and Victoria. Followed by New England. And then on day 2, New England Squatters and Pittsburgh Salad Fries will open up. Burbank Buzzchins versus Disappointment Island Surprises in Game 2 next week. Stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter at HVF Caveman to be brought up to speed as where our schedule will land for next week. But again, if your team did not make the playoffs, there is always, in fact, next year, if you're a paid subscriber, in the month of February 2020, when we do our team selection and our preseason draft. You can have yourselves the opportunity to own your own team. You can co-own with other people if you guys like to team up. I believe Quebec has 3 different people in this involved with it. So Quipplers and Hangover, Florida City Men and Victoria's Secrets day 1. New England Squatters, Pittsburgh Salad Fries, Burbank Buzzchins, Disappointment Island Surprises in Game 2. Burbank has now made the playoffs, not counting the 2015 season, which was ended due to the team league running out of money. The Buzzchins have made playoffs every single year of their existence, except for 2015, because there were no playoffs. Buzzchins is a dynasty and a discussion. So the Pole Greasers are eliminated, so that guarantees that we're going to have a new champion this year. No, it's 2015. It was a convoluted thing.
Those weirder times.
All right. So the final standings. Salad Fries clinched the division title. Quipplers clinched the playoffs. And it's the Hartford Hangover that clinch home field advantage by virtue of the tiebreaker. The Squatters will make the playoffs. So Hangover will face the Quipplers, the 1 seed against the number 4 seed, and then 2 and 3 will take on each other. The Victoria's Secrets actually get home field advantage.
Oh.
Okay, well that projection was incorrect.
Okay.
Oops.
Yeah, that's fine. Buzzchins and Florida City Men make the playoffs.
Right.
And the Disappointment Island Surprises, and we are correct, have made the playoffs, defeating...
Clinch the divisional title.
Clinched the division title. Disappointment and Buzzchins will be taking on the 4th seed Disappointment Island Surprises. Football, baby!
Football.
Let's look at the injury report as we get you all set for injury report heading into the heading into the postseason.
It just says Herman Ziegler. Everything.
No injuries for the Buzzchins.
That's a good start.
The Hangover, Salakadula Bibbidi is out for the season with an abdominal tear. That is going to be that's going to be clutch. Jared Curry is the backup for the Hangover. They are playing the Quipplers, who have Moses, Son, and Motorbike, and they have Floyd Spikes, who's questionable. Jeff Miller out with a dislocated elbow out for the remainder of the season. Tony Williams is dead.
Tony Williams has an actual Florida man has died.
Yes.
As usual.
Teddy Blart is out for the season. That's their other star player for Quebec. Rod Robinson and Walter Hackett have 2 players out for Pittsburgh. Calvin Simpson and kicker Freddie Carter, who is out for the season. So that means Grant Stallings, who is overall a 12. That's going to be clutch for the Victoria's Secrets. Do not kick the ball because Stallings is, in fact, stalling. Joel Young and Adam Murphy are 2 people out that might be, depending on how far New England goes in the playoffs. Devoyne Shower Handle is listed as probable with an abdominal tear. That's where we have it. Those are our injuries. So again,
there we have it.
Either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week starts the divisional round. The Quebec Quipplers will face the Hartford Hangover. The Florida City Men will face the Victoria's Secrets. Day 2, which will likely be Thursday. The New England Squatters will face the Pittsburgh Salad Fries in the early game. The Burbank Buzzchins will face the Disappointment Island Surprises. And the winners of Quebec and Hartford and New England and Pittsburgh will play each other in the conference finals. Florida City versus Victoria, Burbank and Disappointment Island. The winner of those 2 will play each other. And then, so here's where we have the remaining schedule. The remaining schedule is as follows. Next week, either Tuesday or Wednesday, either October 8th or October 9th, depending upon if Brian is still in Europe. We'll feature Quebec and Hartford, Florida City and Victoria. Day 2, which will likely be on Thursday the 10th, will feature New England versus Pittsburgh and Burbank versus Disappointment Island. And then, on Wednesday the 16th, is going to be the conference finals. Write this down in your calendars. We're going to take a week. We are going to be taking a week off, but we are still streaming on the 20th. We are going to take a week off. I may, in fact, take a week off. I don't know yet. Likely I want to, but I'm not sure if I want to. I don't know yet. We'll leave
in the air.
We'll leave that.
But I don't want
We're gonna leave that up in the air because I want to do karaoke as Bueno Blackstone for the week of Halloween. So we'll leave that. We'll leave the week of the 20th through 26th up in the air, and then the 27th, October 27th, 2019, will be the championship game. The last game of the season, where both the American Conference champions and the National Conference champions will collide in one game with 15-minute quarters and a rolling 28-point skunk rule, which means that if a team is up by 28 points at any time, we go do something else. But if a team drops underneath that 28-point threshold, then we go back to the game. Last year was actually pretty close. It came down to the wire. And I think we do have last year's championship game up on the channel, too.
I believe so.
All right, that is going to do it for tonight. So we will see you back here on either Tuesday or Wednesday and on Thursday of next week. Good night Stay hydrated. Playoff football. Oh boy. Will we do a Fire Pro halftime show? Maybe.
Maybe.
We might do a Wrestling Revolution 3D halftime show.
Ooh.
I like that better.
Okay.
Let's do that. All right, that's going to do it. Good night, everyone.
Good night.